The Dr. Fab Show, in association with Pro Skin Clinics.
Hello, I'm Stephen Hattisides and welcome to the Dr. Fab Show. Coming up on today's show, exclusive beauty tips from our Fab experts. We discover the best way to banish pain and we chat fitness with Towie's James Locke. Now let's meet our Fab Health experts for today. Dr. Tracy Mountford from the Cosmetic Skin Clinic, inspirational speaker and coach, Craig Goldblatt, and Mail Online editor, Deborah Arthurs. This week, our experts share their tips for looking good, but first, we're finding out if what we do to our bodies is influenced by celebrities. So Deborah, if we start with you, what's your opinion on that?
There's no doubt we're bombarded with images of celebrities all over the place, wherever we look, and there's no doubt that it has an impact. I mean, lately Cheryl Cole's been on TV and she's looking very slender, and it's been the topic of conversation in many households across Britain, I'm sure. And there's no doubt that will have an effect on the way that people watching will feel about themselves. Should they be thinner? Should they be wearing this sort of outfit that shows off their abs or whatever it is? And another trend I think that has had a big impact was when Kylie Jenner had her lips filled. She admitted to it recently, and teenagers across the nation started trying to create the same effect but using a DIY lip job using bottles or shot glasses. And it led to terrible bruising and these awful swollen lips, and they'd post the pictures on social media, both the pictures of themselves looking like they had Kylie's lips and then the sort of disaster photos afterwards. So, you know, the celebrities do things and people copy them.
Dr. Mountford, you must have some comments on this in particular. I mean, what do you think celebrities influence the way people have treatments cosmetically?
I think they do, but I think nowadays, thankfully, the worm's turned a little bit on that. I think with celebrities that look very natural, like Jennifer Aniston, for example, and Sharon Stone has been in the media a lot recently as well, and she's gone public on the fact that she has had some work done. But I think that the nice thing about that is that they do look good. They look very natural, they look healthy, they don't look overfilled, and I'm hoping that there can be a positive influence as well as sometimes the negative. So I think what a lot of patients come in and talk to me about is I want to look like, and they aspire to people who now look very natural in the media, which is really very positive and very encouraging for those of us who are treating them.
So Craig, you come from a personal development point of view. I mean, we see obviously these pictures of these beautiful celebrities, and sometimes, you know, there is the noise out there that, you know, the pictures have been manipulated or false. I mean, how do you deal with people that see these photos, and how does that affect their confidence and self-esteem?
Well, I think, Steve, the fact is that celebrities do impact us. Our external world impacts us. You know, we're conditioned so much by our media stimulation these days. For me, beauty is inside. Short term, we can have this done and that done, and we can have all sorts of different treatments to enhance our external position. But long term, we want to feel great inside, and that comes from our values, our hearts, loving ourselves. That's what creates a feeling of self-worth and being honest with ourselves. That's what really connects us to our own selves, and then that shines through our eyes. And I think then we can look the best that we can be, and that's it for me.
Great. So what's your top tip, Deborah, of what people should do to look and feel their best?
I think on Craig's point is understanding that celebrities have a lot of help at their fingertips, whether it's from chefs or whether it's from, you know, expensive makeup and treatments and clothes, and that they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for a specific TV appearance or for a film. And actually, in real life, you don't need to do all of those things in order to look and feel good. There's many ways you can make small lifestyle changes to look your very best, whether that's adding exercise into your day, whether it's meditation or whether it's just making some healthy food and drink choices.
Great. And what's your top tip there, Tracy?
Similar, I think just be healthy, feel good about yourself. No amount of work that I can do will make someone be happy if they're not happy inside. I totally agree with that. You know, you've got to feel good inside. So it's about healthy lifestyle choices, it's about everything, and not to feel guilty either if you decide to have a bit of work done. It is a choice and it's up to the individual what they want to do.
Great. Well, thank you so much for all your comments, and I'm sure our viewers will find it very, very interesting. So thank you very much.
Okay, so what we're doing today is a near-strata peel. Near-strata peels are based on peels that regenerate the skin and are nutritive as opposed to most peels which just take away layers of the skin. We can look at the treatment of the skin in two different ways. One is that there is damage already in the skin that we want to get rid of, and the other is that we want to help support the skin against both the ageing that goes on naturally within the body and the ageing that we're exposed to because of things like photo damage and environmental aggressors which come and damage the skin. The lovely thing about doing a glycolic peel is that we're weeding and feeding at the same time. So we're taking away the bad bits of the skin, the bits that have been damaged and need replacing, and at the same time we are replacing them. So the peel that's being done today is on a model who's had peels before. She's having a 35% glycolic peel with the Near-Strata brand, and the special thing about the Near-Strata peels is that their pH is very low, so we're able to get a really good balance between a peel which is comfortable, quick and easy to receive, but gives you really, really good results. What Teresa's going to have is a cleanse of her skin, and then we'll apply the peel, which will stay onto her skin for up to 5 minutes, and then we neutralise the peel. Then we put some products on afterwards which contain key ingredients that are clinically proven to restore components of the skin such as collagen, which gives your skin its structure, hyaluronic acid, which gives it its fluid to make sure that your skin is hydrated, things like elastin, which give your skin your stretch. So all of those components of your skin are going to be improved by using the glycolic peel. Then afterwards, when you get home after your peel, you'll have a few days where your skin looks beautiful and wonderful, and then you may have just a little bit of peeling. Now, some peels that we can do, you'll find that your skin peels very, very significantly and you need to take some time off work. But with these Near-Strata glycolic peels, that doesn't happen. You may get the tiniest little bit of flaking, which you can easily cover with makeup, but the changes in your skin will happen over weeks and months after your peel, and you'll end up with a skin which is much more youthful and glowing than you started with. The peel that's going on today is going to address the signs of photo damage, so fine lines, wrinkles, a little bit of hyperpigmentation, and in fact increase the volume of the skin. One of the things with glycolic acid is it's known to thin the outer layer of the skin. This is the skin's barrier, but actually as we age we get too much of this outer layer. So what we're doing is we're reducing what we don't want, but at the same time these products are going to thicken the components of the skin, so your skin will increase by up to 25% in thickness, which is a really good thing. There are skincare products that really can change the skin. Ingredients that are clinically proven, recognised by dermatologists the world over and cosmetic scientists the world over, with real serious clinical studies. The sort of studies where you take a group of patients and some patients have the product and some patients don't, but they don't know what they're having. So we can really truly measure the changes in the skin. One of the things that we can do at Near-Strata Company is isolate different cells in your skin and look at how the ingredients that we're putting into the products affect those cells to make sure that you get the very best balance of clinically effective ingredients. So yes, we have studies that show the ingredients work, and we have studies that show that the final product works as well, so you get the very best from your skincare range. Okay, the 3 simple tips for skincare that I would recommend, and the first one is the most critical one. Please always wear a good SPF, a UVA, UVB SPF that's going to give your skin that extra protection. With that SPF, I would suggest that you use products which have ingredients in them such as glycolic acid, lactobionic acid, maltobionic acid, which are going to increase the hydration of your skin. And thirdly, make sure that you get a really good skincare consultation to get the right products for your skin, because if you look at skincare that's out there, there are products that work, there are a lot of them within the Near-Strata range, and if you pick the right ones for your skin, you will get amazing results. The Near-Strata peel is quick and easy to perform, so easy in fact that you can have it during your lunch hour.
Did you know that almost half the population suffer from back pain at least once during their lives? I'm with Rumen Sharman, our Dr. Fab expert, looking at remedies for pain. Now, I have an email from viewer John Watt of Glasgow who writes, I'm in my 60s and have suffered on and off with back pain for years. Nothing I do seems to help, as Nurofen doesn't help much. Is there anything that you can suggest which might prevent that?
If you're not controlling the symptoms of back pain, which is John's problem, what we can do is go on to a next step, simple analgesic therapy.
So what was the first one?
So we have Nutriplex, which is an alternative solution. So if John does go on to the next pain step therapy, and he's taken maybe too many tablets, which can cause non-compliance, then this would be a suitable product. It's 100% natural, it's drug-free, and it can be used as a drink, so you're not taking more tablets.
Super, that sounds brilliant. So what's the next one here? Is it Joint Plus formula? Yep.
So the Joint Plus formula works in a similar way to this. So if you're taking a lot of tablets and you're looking for something natural, then this would help.
I think they're great solutions. I mean, I think back pain is such a big problem, not just in the UK, but globally, so it looks fantastic. Thank you very much.
No problem.
It's official, women are obsessed with their eyebrows. A well-defined brow can make or break your overall look. Well-defined brows provide balance to your face and enhance your natural beauty. Our celebrity makeup artist Scarlett is going to give us the lowdown on how she can create perfectly shaped eyebrows.
Defining your eyebrows are really important as they really frame the face. Rule 1, do not overpluck your eyebrows. Once they start to grow back, you can just fill them in. I'd recommend always using a pencil that's not too dark, it's a little bit lighter than your eyebrow colour, like a nice taupe, and definitely nothing with any red in it, because red appears very unnatural on your skin. Use a pencil that's slightly harder, as it's much more long wearing than something that's softer. And just give yourself a nice arch, filling it in more on the outside than on the inside. If you tilt your head back a little bit, you can see if you just fill in here, you can really create a nice defined brow. And then less in the middle, as you want it to appear more natural. Give yourself a nice tail on this end. Not overdrawing, that's really important. Just fill in any gaps. And if you have unruly eyebrows, you can always pop some clear mascara on afterwards.
Take everything off on a night time, add whatever creams I want to add.
I use cocoa butter so my skin goes like really dry. Yeah.
I look this good naturally, it's great.
Waxing and nails as well. No, I'm in the garden all the time, I don't do nails.
That's all from part 1. Join us again after the break.
The Dr. Fab Show in association with Pro Skin Clinics.